You are now politicking with Po on PoPolitickin.com.
I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean?
How do I feel about it? What do you mean, how do I feel about it? I'll tell you what I'm not in favor of. I'm not in favor of cleaning up another country when this is filthy. That's right. You dig that? What this cracker hasn't learned is clean home first. You can't guarantee freedom to people millions of miles away when you got crap going on right here in the neighborhood, in this city.
Look, we ain't tap dancing for massing now. We sick of talking about issues, we need some action now. No backing down, just say it loud. You black and proud, young's getting caskets before they get in my cap and gown. Because they shooting, they get away even though it's proven. And they got all the loot, so that's why we lootin'. We should be talking about hunger, mental health, and pollution. But instead I gotta fight for the Constitution. Oh wait, the Constitution wasn't written for me. We told you to build schools, you build a prison for me. We protesting in peace, and you gon' send an army. But no weapon that's formed against me shall ever harm me. Yeah, so fuck a rapper that's popping and dissing. When the bigger enemy is these politicians. Nothing to lose, we hardly got us a pot to pissin'. But when it burns, they gonna stop and listen. I know they hear me. You hear me, they hear the hood cry. We doing bad, cause you know how the good die. Yeah, they can't stop us if we unify. It's you and I, fist up, put them in the sky.
You hear me and hear the hood cry. We doing bad cause you know how the good die. And I'd rather tell the truth than be living lies. It's you and I, put your middle fingers in the sky. 2020 got me feeling like we far from respect. I can't breathe, you got your knee on my neck. Turn these stakes upside down about this lack of respect. It's like you black, they want you gone, throw a noose on your neck. I thought the oath that you swore said you here to protect. But all I see is neglect, abuse of power. Why they look at us sour? Look at my children like the future is ours, but that's a mystery. When they gon' feel our pain, repeated history. You ain't never come from the dark, know what it did to me. You don't know the price to be dark, we living differently. They been deadly on us, beyond petty on us. Our hands up and they still pulling weapons on us. They feel this pain when I spill my voice. You did it wrong, I gave them hope when they ain't had no choice. They want flames with a propane setting. I can't breathe, the world closed with all this COVID spreading. You hear me and hear the hood cry. We doing bad cause you know how the good die. And I'd rather tell the truth than be living lies. It's you and I, put your middle fingers in the sky.
You hear me, they hear the hood cry. We doing bad cause you know how the good die. Yeah, they can't stop us if we unify. It's you and I, fist up, put them in the sky.
Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Make sure you go on YouTube, we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, type in PoPolitickin. Listen to our shows since 2008. 1212, I'm Place to Be with JD Riggz. How you doing?
How you doing, brother? Salute.
Tell me about your name a little bit.
JD Riggz, man, it came from, that's back in middle school. That's what, like, I don't even want to say, this might be embarrassing. That's about 15, 20 years ago. People used to call me Riggs, the lethal weapon. Like, just go around battling everybody at different schools. You know, Riggs from the movie, lethal weapon, boom, boom, boom.
That's all I was going to say. You say you don't watch wrestling, but that sounds like a wrestler name.
Right?
I see a wrestler named Riggs.
Yeah, but I just shortened it. I took the lethal weapon off, and I just made an acronym out of the Riggs. And it's just my birth name, Jerome David, really is God's gift. Because he just made it, you know, have a ring to it. So that's what it stands for.
Yeah, I think you're from Rochester, right?
Yeah, from up top in New York. Yep.
Yeah, how you got involved with music?
How did I get involved in it?
Yeah.
Is that what you have?
Yeah, well, I just always loved it. My moms and pops always, had music around. They used to play a lot of funk though, a lot of Jaka Khan. You know what I'm saying? My dad was a big fusion jazz fan, so I was always grew up on like Donald Byrd, Blackbird, uh, Ronnie Laws, people like that. So I always heard music every day of my life. Um, but then my uncles, I was always around them. They showed me some rap albums, and my big brother too. My big brother Josh, salute you. Uh, he showed me Wu-Tang Clan when I was about 8 years. He's watching Rap City, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I was just like, "Yo, this is crazy." And he was like, "You never heard of Wu-Tang Clan, man? Come on." So I'm like, "Yo, I'm 8." You know what I'm saying? Chill. And ever since then, yo, I bought the album. I had to beg my dad to go buy it, and I knew the album from start to finish. And I've just been rapping ever since. I never stopped.
Yeah, from what I hear, you wear a lot of hats in the game. I heard you do more than rap.
Yeah, well, something like it. Yeah, I just produce, rap. I record all my artists' records, uh, ghost write from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Co-produce.
Yeah, so are you the? I know, because when I was talking to Inf, he was talking about high caliber music group. So are you the head of it?
Yeah, I'm the CEO. I'm the founder. You know what I mean? I started this when I was about 15, 16. Um, Antoine was always there. Well, excuse me, I always call him by his birth name because we best friends. That's my boy, my bro. But yeah, Inf was always there since day one. I knew him since I was like, 9, 10 years old. And he's always there from day one. And I just said, you know what? These record labels ain't really talking about nothing. So let's go start our own thing. And I created High Caliber Music.
What's up, man? I ain't getting no care package or nothing, man. I about interviewed the whole label. I should have got a care package. Man, what's up?
I got you, man. On some real. Send me your address. I'm gonna send you everything that we got. I swear, promise. Mwah.
Yeah, because I know we got I had Shay Blue on the show.
Yep, yep. Yeah, Inf on there. I
Yeah,
think
A
yeah,
Bird.
AB on there. Yeah, A Burris. Yep.
So
Yep.
who else is it?
It's my man, Easy. Uh, he about to drop something new. Mike Johnson Jr. He's in a battle rap type scene. Uh, but he got a new project about to drop. Bruce, rest in peace. That's my boy. He started it with me. But he passed. But I'm about to drop his, posthumous album. Um, there's Trell, there's Luck, and Emmy and Marina. They're singers, so you'll hear about them soon.
So what's your goals with the label?
My goals with the label is to take it to the top, on an independent scale. Though I honestly don't even want to deal with none of the major label bull. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely none of it. I just want to create something new and provide what rap gave to me when I was younger. I want to give that same vibe to somebody else, who of that age. I want to be an inspiration. Nobody from Rochester's really done anything, um, on a real major scale. It's like I want to make the new No Limit, the new Cash Money, the new Def Jam, if you will, but just with us. I want it to be black owned, black operated. I don't want nothing else, you know, anything like that. Um, will we be famous? I don't know, you know, um, but that doesn't matter as long as we get what we need to get accomplished, and that's bring in something fresh and new to the culture itself, and some positive to it, not just the same regular mumbo jumbo. I sold 700 bricks yesterday. Like I don't care about that. Just real music. You know what I'm saying?
I say, what did hip hop give to you?
Hip hop gave to me just an identity, a sense of self, a voice when nobody wanted to hear me. You know what I'm saying? A friend. It gave me a lot of good friends. It gave me these too. But hey, that's part of the right. So it gave me backbone. I don't know where I would be without hip hop. So it gave me life. You know.
Who's some of your influences besides Wu Tang?
Besides Wu Tang, a lot of people hear my music, dog. Yo, Po, they really hear my music and be like, "Yo, you listen to Common and the Far Side?" Like, yeah, the Far Side Lab Cabin California was the second album I bought. You know what I'm saying? So Common, Far Side, even people like Jedi Mind Tricks, I love. Um, you know, and then it's the Jay-Z, the Nas's. Then we get to the mixtape era. You got the Ransoms, the Joe Budden, you got the Stack Bundles, the whole Desert Storm, you know, 50 Cent, G-Unit, Dipset. So yeah.
See, you got the GOAT back there.
Yeah, man. My man Raheem Milton painted that. He did that all with 2 pencils, man.
Yeah.
That's
You about to
dope.
second? I gotta check into you. About a lot of people been mentioning Ransom. A lot of people I've been interviewing.
Yeah, Ransom is nice, man. His pen game is crazy. He's always been nice.
So, what's your current project?
One of my favorites.
What y'all working on?
Right now, what I'm working on is I got a couple projects myself that I'm working on. So you'll hear about them or see them around. Of course, you'll hear about them, Poe. I'm gonna hit you up. You know you first. You first, nigga.
All right.
Inf got his new album he's working on, so we working on that, building on that right now. Mike is about to drop in a couple months. Mike Johnson Jr. Easy's about to drop his EP. Other than that, everybody's just working, maintaining. But yeah, everything's in the work. So you'll see soon.
And then, what are some ways you like anybody listening if they want to start a record label? What are some ways they can build capital?
The way that you
Somebody
build
told me the only way, somebody was telling me, they swear up and down, they argue me down, man, you gotta have drug money. If you don't got drug money, you ain't gonna make it.
It depends on what you're trying to do. With like COVID is weird, but see, that's a misconception, Poe. You a smart brother, so I know you know what I mean. When people just think that you have to sell dope in order to do anything as a black man, right? Nah, nigga, go get a 9 to 5 and just, you don't have to blow up overnight. Just stack up your chips. It's about planning. It's like any other business. You know what I'm saying? You do have to have seed money, but it doesn't need to be drug money, so to speak. It's about utilizing all your connections. That's another thing. Don't burn no bridges. I'll tell you that right now. And also, don't be a follower. If you know what I'm saying, like a lot of rappers out here, dog, they be out here just sounding like every fucking body else, and it's just like, why would I want to hear a fake Drake when I could just listen to Drake? You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the money aspect, you just gotta, build on merchandise. You gotta promote a lot. You have to keep on promoting and switch the algorithm. But don't do it to a point where people think you a bot either. Which is a hard thing to do. And try to get other people besides yourself, talking about it. And those are the first steps. Everything else kind of falls into place, to be honest with you.
How long what year you started your label?
I started when I was 16, so that was about 2000. Damn, I'm old, bro. Why you had to ask that question? That's 2000 what? 2002?
That's what's up. So what about the some labels that, I mean, you named the older labels. What about like Top Dog? That's the only one I really know. But you got
Top Dog,
Dreamville. You got Dreamville. What about the newer labels out?
I love them. I love Dreamville and TDE. You like Dreamville?
Oh yeah, I like old girl Ari Lennox.
Yeah, she's fire.
Yeah, I like her more than but J. Cole cool too. They cool. I like that the collaboration after they came out with. Yeah. So what else you do when you ain't making music? What you like to do?
Dreamers, I think. Me? Dog, info tells you. Like, I don't do nothing but make music. That's the craziest thing. Like, if I'm not eating and sleeping or smoking some weed or some shit, I am making music. The only hobbies that I got, like, is boxing. I still watch boxing all the time. UFC, I'll catch some UFC. I try to keep up on that. Basketball, little sports here and there. And hobbies? Yeah, dog, rap is my life, man. Like, real talk. I don't really have any hobbies, though.
I'm saying who would you say your top 5 favorite boxers are?
Yeah, Mike, of course, Mike Tyson, Ali, Liston. Damn, this is a tough one. Because I like Winky Wright, but I ain't gonna put him in my top nothing because he had a short career.
You don't want nobody trying to fight him though. It wasn't really his fault.
Yeah, exactly.
They was dusting his ass like a mug back then.
Yeah, they was knocking niggas straight out. Zab, I like Zab, even though he had, like I said, he had a short career too. And I put Floyd up there just because of his defensive skills. Like, there's absolutely nobody that. If you watch him, man, you know what I'm talking about, Bo, because you sound like you're a boxer fan. Like, I don't care if you don't like the man's personality. The nigga is, yeah, he's up there.
Yeah, I'm finna see if you really know about boxing. So what you think about that Mike Tyson Roy Jones match?
Yeah, Roy Jones gonna get destroyed, man.
I don't think that.
Roy Jones, you don't think so?
No, man.
Why? Because of age? Are you talking about the age gap?
I just hope. I mean, if Roy Jones fights how he normally fights, I don't see him like letting Mike Tyson punch him. Like he should be moving around and just moving around until Tyson get tired.
Right. Because you already know how Tyson is. He's super aggressive. Once he gets in that rage, it's on. And he gotta catch up to you. But the whole thing about it is, them last couple fights you saw with Roy, he got embarrassed, bro.
Yeah.
He got super embarrassed. It's like last 3 fights, I think he got knocked out. So it's his training. I remember his dad said something, I believe, that he is just lazy. Like, he doesn't care no more. You know what I mean? So if he changes training technique, then maybe we gonna have a show. But I think Mike gonna knock that ass out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't see Mike Tyson like shit, man. Like, especially how long since he boxed.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, by that 3rd round, man. I want to watch it just to see what happens, but at the same time, I hope people not watching that fight to really think they're gonna see a fight. That shit gonna be crazy.
Oh no, yeah. I think it's gonna go to distance just because it's not. You know how this is an exhibition match. Niggas ain't trying to go hard with that shit. You know what I mean?
And, I don't know if they was talking about De La Hoya trying to come back now too.
Nah, he need to stay his cross-dressing ass fuck out of here, man.
Now, that shit was funny because he said that shit. Then Dana White was like, "Cocaine expensive." I was like, "Damn."
Word though, like, nah, De La Hoya, man. That's nah.
Now, I don't know if you know about Canelo. I guess he trying to sue DAZN now, and he trying to sue off De La Hoya now.
What? Unpaid shit?
I don't know, man. I get
probably.
To me, what I see is I think he's mad because they like trying to boost up that other boy. They got the other cat they trying to boost up, Garcia.
Oh,
so
okay.
Garcia now, so I think shit. He probably want to be the main dude, so that shit probably make him feel kind of way. Then they let him fight who they want to fight, so they don't want to do
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah, man. Boxing is a tricky thing, man. I just wish. You know what it is about boxing, man? The competition ain't there. You know how we grew up. We had, like I said, Tyson Holyfield. Foreman was still fucking fighting. So, but we could name them. These niggas, I'd just be like, oh yeah, him.
Shit, we
you
had.
Get what I'm saying?
I'm saying you had niggas that was like good that like now, like imagine like okay, like oh boy, Mercer. Man, Mercer beat that shit nowadays. Like he wasn't even good like that back then, but now he'll whoop their ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The competition was.
Like Lewis wasn't even. He was all right, but shit. Imagine Lewis nowadays fighting all these heavyweights. He'd be whooping their ass for real.
Whooping their ass.
Yeah, I forgot about old boy. He been quiet over there ever since he lost. He ain't been talking as much. Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, he been quiet. Man, he got a loud mouth.
But I think they trying to fight. They trying to get Fury. Fury supposed to be fighting him, I guess. But I don't know about Wilder no more either. So like all the heavyweight, that shit kind of open now.
Yeah, Wilder just. You saw that last fight, right?
Yeah, I guess now they
got his ass whooped.
He tore his bicep before the fight. That's what they're trying to say.
Yeah, he got mad excuses. First it was the suit.
Yeah,
then it was the gloves.
Like I said, if I was a boxer, I'd be saying all that shit right before the fight. So y'all already know. Like, look, man, My shit hurt.
Right.
Just so y'all know,
Right.
like, I lose it. Y'all already know what was up. Don't say that shit. I said, it don't matter then.
Yeah, then how is it going to be the suit, and then you're going to fire your trainer the next day?
I didn't like that.
I'm
either.
like, come on, bro.
That's a good
Like
trainer
that's
too.
corny.
So I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's nah. Can't let that slide.
I was gonna ask you about what are you looking for when you looking for artists to sign to your label?
What I'm looking for is just something fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to hear the same. Like I told you before, I don't want to hear the same old shit. You know, it's either a different sound, different look, or a combination of both. But they have to have the same aesthetic. But also, a lot of people have worked with me, and I just don't sign them to the label or to put them down because we just don't mesh. You know what I'm saying? So if I can't be in the studio with you, or you got your lifestyle too different, I just be like, he's talented, but I can't work with him, or she. You know what I'm saying? So I try to look for a common bond between us. Like I'll go out and chill out with the squad. Like go watch a boxing match at the bar or something like that. Or they come through, chill, just smoke, just listen to beats. If I can't really vibe with you, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I look for.
And then what advice would you give to new artists?
The new artists, just as far as like trying to get on or just rapping.
Do both.
Well, as far as new artists, like I said, just follow your heart, follow your mind. Don't try to get caught up in stuff because, you've seen it 1,000 times being a rap fan of how cats get exposed for not being who they say they are. So you just got to follow your heart, follow your mind, and make music with your heart. It's not a brain thing as much as you think, it's a heart thing. So as soon as you realize that and realize what you're comfortable at, you're gonna be okay. But don't try to keep up with the Joneses. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's a disaster waiting to happen. You gotta be you at all times.
Yeah,
Don't worry about what this other nigga doing. What they eat don't make you shit. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'll say that shit like how you say be yourself. I was like, it's kind of like people don't study history because I was like, you remember that shit that happened with Vanilla Ice way back? So it's like, why they didn't study that? They should have saw that back then. Like, he got exposed a long time ago over that shit. Oh, that was in the 80s he got exposed over that shit. So
it's super exposed. There was no internet either. You know how fake you gotta be to get exposed like that with no internet, nigga? Damn. So yeah, if cats don't listen, there's a whole bunch of rappers that got exposed, bro. You know what I mean? And it happens time and time again.
You saw that shit with they've been looking at 6ix9ine his sales. I guess at first supposed to be like 150, but I guess that shit dropped all the way down to like 45K now. So
yeah,
I think his run.
But that's what he get.
Yeah, you saw that shit. That shit was dope, man. I guess he called Gilly. That shit was crazy. It was funny though, cause he called Gilly. Then he was telling Gilly like, "Oh, this gonna be the biggest thing in your life. Like, I'm gonna tell you whatever you want to know." And Gilly was like, "Well, biggest thing in my life was my kids, and I don't really want to interview you quick." But he been doing like interviews all of a sudden now though. But like the main people, like I said, Gilly, like the real ain't gonna fuck with him like that.
Yeah, it's over for him. But you already know he's stuck in a bad spot. I actually feel bad for the kid. At the same time, man, you know what the hell you was doing, man. You know what I'm saying? He just goofy. So he deserved what he did, man. It is what it is.
I be trying to figure out about the I don't know how deep you into this stuff, but you know about that dude Academics?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Academics is like he'll be riding with him. Then Academics like flipped on him like, man, I thought you'd be selling more all the trolling you did, all the stuff you was doing. But I'm like, shit, I thought you supposed to be with him. So Academics,
I thought that was your man.
Yeah, so he'll flip back and forth too on you. So that should be kind of funny.
Yeah. It's like I said, industry crazy, bro. So I said I want to do what I want to do. I want to kind of stay away from that type of shit, you know. Crazy.
Y'all doing any tours yet?
Any like major tours? Nah, nothing crazy. You know, we might go on the road for like 4 or 5 days straight. But as far as like, I got a show in Europe and nah, nothing like that yet. We still gotta build the brand a little bit more.
Gonna ask you about this, man. Everybody doing the live stream shows now, so Y'all gonna probably start getting into that, or what? Are y'all gonna wait? Because it seems like a lot of people. I noticed that they're even doing it like Jimmy Kimmel. He's doing virtual live shows now on on the YouTube ads.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I heard about them, but I just don't get it. Like, you ever heard about something, Poe, and you just like, okay, but you just don't get it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see how it's feasible to see somebody over a screen. Like, this is cool, an interview, but like a concert, like, hey, my man, like, especially with music, like, comedy's different, but music is like, dog. Well, I can just watch a music video. I don't, you get what I mean, though?
yeah, I think
So,
actually, so we saw the first couple ones. The one that first started, the first was Erykah Badu, but
yeah,
she made
I
it. She
remember
made
that.
it
I saw
different.
that.
She was doing it in her house, so it's like you got to
Yeah,
do something to make it more intimate, I guess.
yeah. That was cool. I
Yeah,
vibed out to that. But, like, it's just some people just like, I saw Ray Shremmen doing that. Remember those
yeah,
niggas?
yeah. They from
I was
Mississippi,
just
they from
like,
my hometown.
I was just like, nigga jumping in his own room in front of his phone. No offense to him, but I mean, it comes off funny to me. I'd rather just wait it out a little bit. That's all.
So, what you think about all the versus battles so far?
The versus battles, yeah, them joints are funny. It started off with Just Blaze and Swiss.
Yeah, yep. No, I think
Yeah,
it one that
it was
one of them.
Timberland.
Yeah, one of
Yeah, I
them.
think it was something like, no, it was
Timberland. I
Timberland
thought
and
Timberland
Swiss.
was in it.
Yeah, it was Timberland and Swift did
Yeah,
that shit. That's right. And then the best one so far to me, honestly, was Jill Scott and Erykah Badu. I was vibing all the whole time. Um, they got some weird matchups sometimes, like DMX and Snoop. I was like, I don't know about that.
you watch it?
But yeah, it's entertaining though.
Did you watch that one?
Yeah, I watched it for a little bit. I had something
I
else to
thought
do.
Snoop won that one, man. They was trying to say DMX won. I think that's just the biased New York people saying DMX won. I like Snoop
You know,
won
we
that
New
shit.
Yorkers. We New Yorkers.
I was like,
So
he
yeah, we
didn't
always
win.
overreact.
He won on that damn freestyle because DMX was stuck on that freestyle for a minute.
Yeah, he was. I
Then,
saw that later. I was dying laughing.
I like the Jada one though, the Jada and Fab, because Jada.
Oh, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. I don't know what Fabulous was doing with that.
I
You know
was
what I mean? Like his song selection, I should say.
yeah, I said, what you think about the one coming up, man? That shit go. I was like, deal. The Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight.
Yeah, the Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight coming?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, but I
It's
ain't tuning in.
gonna probably be this week coming up.
Oh man,
This
gonna be
shit
a
was
whole
funny.
lot of.
I don't want to be too disrespectful, but that shit was funny. They said while you watching that shit, all of a sudden you gonna get one of them little strawberry candies. You know how the old women give them strawberry candies. They said, when you watch that
Hey
shit,
yo,
in your head.
yo, they gonna pass you a tissue with your
I was
first.
like, they gonna have to do their shit
Yo,
early. They can't be up all late doing their shit. That shit gonna
yeah,
be.
you're gonna have word up. They're gonna have church fans and shit. They're gonna give the niggas too.
But yeah, I want
That's funny.
to say it's this week for sure. Yeah, they just announced it last week, so yeah, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I ain't tuning into that, bruh. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, people like it. People are like, I don't know. I think I was like, man, I don't know. Shit, I'm gonna say Patty might win, but I was like, man, I don't know if Gladys Knight gonna play her pip shit. She might win off the pip shit.
Hey, Gladys Knight got some joint,
I was
but
like,
Gladys Knight
they in their
way
bag
too bad.
now. That's what I said. I said
Yeah.
they said they reaching now, boy. Shit, they must be running
Yes.
out of people.
Yeah, I know Mary J. Blige said she ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, she said she ain't gonna do it. I actually thought I was thinking the 50 and T.I. would be a good one.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
Or I was even thinking 50 and Ja Rule, but I don't think 50 want to do Ja Rule
Oh,
because
nah, you already know what's about to happen with
yeah,
that.
he might, because Ja Rule got some hits.
Yeah.
Especially now, I think we go back and listen to that shit now, we're gonna be like, wow, Ja Rule has some hits.
Yeah, Ja Rule has some joints.
Yeah.
Ja Rule has some joints. I actually personally like Ja Rule's first two albums. I was like, why y'all hating on this man?
Yeah, then my whole thing with 50, I was like, 50 smart, because to me it was like 50 basically right when Ja Rule moved out the way, he started making the same type of music. So I was like, man, he just got him out the way to make the same kind of music. So he started making Can't Stop and 21 Questions. That was the shit you was dissing Ja Rule for at first, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ja Rule got that shit, so I want to see. Hopefully,
Yeah, it was kind of weird,
Or
you know.
I was like, I guess they gotta figure out who to give him, but LL, think he'll be good on there. LL Cool J.
Oh, LL, yes,
Maybe
sir.
him and Cube.
LL
Maybe
and
him and Cube would be a good one.
you think Q got enough hits though for LL, like on a big scale?
Nah. Only one
Yeah,
that
that's
like,
the thing. LL had
they was
big
saying
hits.
he ain't gonna want to do it. Cause I was thinking maybe Jay-Z, but I was like, man, I don't even know if Jay-Z want
Nah,
to do it.
Jay-Z. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think Jay-Z ever gonna touch that. I think LL would be a dope one, but he gonna have to go against
That's what I'm saying. Shit, who he gonna
Kane.
go
Nah,
against?
Kane ain't gonna. Kane ain't. Rakim could do it. There's gotta be some. Oh, KRS.
He gonna get him though. He got cause L got the commercial.
LL and KRS would do it.
But I'm saying L got the commercial stuff, so he automatically gonna win off that one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Gotta be like, I was actually looking at that shit, man. I was like, it's kind of crazy because it was like LL started that little R&B singing shit, you know, the little Drake
Yeah.
shit. He started that
He
shit.
was the original Drake. He was original Drake.
If it
Everybody
wasn't
was
him,
hating
it
on him
was
too. You remember that back in the day, bro? And all the dudes like, man, LL soul. And then you heard the rest of his album. I was like, oh, he's spitting.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's the same effect. But LL, man, yeah, that's a tough one. I think the next one should honestly be Busta Rhymes and Missy Elliott.
Yeah, I was listening to, I think I was listening to a Nipsey interview, and he was talking
Yeah.
about how Busta Rhymes gets overlooked.
Yeah,
Like,
he's one of the illest.
nobody really talked about him, but shit, he was putting it down.
Yeah.
And then if
He
you really
was.
think about, I know he was in that group before, even before he, went solo. So you got to count
Yeah,
all that.
Leaders of the New School. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, Leaders of the New School.
LPD,
I got their album. Yep. That's another
Yeah.
one of my favorite albums.
All right, man. So what would you like to say to your fans and supporters?
Hey, man. Thank you for supporting me. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for Poe for having the nigga. But to all my fans and supporters, like I said, keep on supporting me. Keep on looking out. I support you, even though you probably don't see it. I love y'all as much as you don't know it. I do love y'all. Shout out to Rochester, New York. Shout out to Buffalo, all my niggas out there. Shout out to all my niggas in New York City. And, we're going to keep this HCM shit rocking. You already know. Shout out to HCM is the gang, too.
All right, man. I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me.
You already know, bro. I appreciate you for having me, man. We got to do this again. You heard?
PoPolitickin.com.
The PoPolitickin Show is brought to you by Audible. With over 180,000 titles to choose from, Audible is great for any continuous learner wanting to grow and expand their knowledge and insight. Go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and get an audiobook of your choice free with a 30-day trial. After the trial, your paid membership will begin at $14.95 per month. With your membership, you will receive 1 credit every month, good for an audiobook on Audible. Cancel before your trial ends and you will not be charged. So go to www.audibletrial.com/POAudio and download a free book by Tony Robbins, Grant Cardone, Napoleon Hill, Les Brown, Damon John, and more. Always remember that knowledge is power.